first thing you think in your mind you would do? You gotta think where you're gonna make the garden, right? Which part of your the garden, the backyard, you're gonna make the garden. Then what would you do? You're gonna do some measurements, right? Then later on you start going which plants you want to plant and you go and buy and etc. All right, so there is these ones, and he's making and finding which is the immediate predecessor here. So cleaning up the garden, measure the area for the patio, plan the patio, buying fencing, buy plants and pots, insert the plants in the pot, and then buy the paving, and then make the garden. So for these ones, there is a predecessor here. So what's he starting with?
Clean up the garden.
So A and B is his first start. So he's cleaning up the garden and making the measurements. That's his first thing. So if I wanted to do that, I would say, first thing I'm doing, A and B. Notice later on in the next part of this chapter, we used to put A on the vertex and we say B. That's what we used to do in chapter 2. In this chapter is different. What we're doing, we make the line, the edge, and we label the letter on the edge, which is different to the chapter 2. Okay. Yeah, more complicated. With C, what's the predecessor of C? B. So from B, you're going to go to C. Now, later on I will show you, when you go to C, then you find out from C here, you're going to go to E, and C is a predecessor of G. So from C, there is, how many branches going to go? You're going to have the E and the G. All right? But that's in the next part. Anyway, with this gives you the time it's going to take him in hours to make that garden. And this tells you what's he going to buy first, what's he going to do with the project. So, okay, it says here, how many activities in the project? How many parts in the project? 8 activities. Okay, what are the first activities you're starting with? A and B. A and B. Which activity has the longest time interval? The last one, make up the garden, which is H. H is the last one, so 5 hours. What is the total time to complete this? The total time, you're gonna add all that. Okay, how many hours? 17 hours. So is it hard to actually try and, you're reading a table and taking information from the table to answer the question. Is that clear? Yes. All right, that's quite simple.